I grew up in the world of metal and punk, in which I still do love. I do feel the need to finally see what the rest of the world has to offer. My name is Aaron, and I grew up as a metalhead. Well, here we are. We are doing the next debut? Unfortunately, I couldn't really find a super good live of it. Yeah, apparently she had a second debut in a sense. I guess she re-debuted here in America or in the States. And don't know what that was about, but that's what I read. Anyway, it's called Eat You Up, and let's check it out. See how it stacks. Whoa, very different already.
When I first saw you, I knew nothing's like it used to be. Boy, you have got to be the finest thing in history. The way I feel inside is just so hard to understand. You feed my appetite in ways I can't explain.
Ooh. Wow.
Any closer, but there is no guarantee. What I will do to you, I feel it that it's scaring me. Like I've become some kind of demon in the
Really?
world. You look so tasty, I could eat you up alive.
Wow. Wow. How many special effects do you want in this? All of them. Wow. Okay. Class. Holy cow, that aged extremely well as well. I know I don't want to keep making that a thing, but I mean, the scene is, yeah. Anyway, this is one of those songs that when you hear it, you're like, oh, that's the influence that she caused. Basically, the entire Girl Crush thing. I mean, let's face it, we've had 21 on here, and you cannot tell me that what 21 was doing was not inspired by this. At least at the very beginning. Holy crap. Okay. This is, for me, miles and ahead of the other song in terms of likability. At least for me personally, it feels a little less awkward. But there's something that I actually have to say I think I really like that I don't feel like that I have not really heard many people do, which I think is sick. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, right here. But before I do, I have to point this out because it's me. I'm weird. I understand. This car right here, 1978 Camaro in carmine red. Or is it carmine? I think it's carmine red. Yeah, it looks a little red brown. So, just for you a little bit to know. That is a 1978 Camaro in carmine red. Anyway, let's hop to this. This chorus. I love this chorus.
Can't explain. I need you.
I think this is probably one of the most interesting choruses that I've heard, mainly because the fact of the matter is that usually what you hear most of the time in like 99.98% of all songs is that chorus is kind of like the melody theme. That's what they're trying to show off. And usually what that happens is that they kind of add in a lot of interesting or like unique or something that pops out in terms of lyrics. They said no. We're going to have you just go out there and do some vocal runs. And that is extremely rare. I mean, you can take some of the greatest, whatever song. In fact, I'll even give you one right here. In my opinion, the greatest West singer in all of pop ever, Whitney Houston. When she did the song, and this is just the truth, right? Her song, I Want to Dance with Somebody. You can see this lead up. It's got this theme. Clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. I've done all right up till now. It's the light of the day that shows me how, and when the night falls, loneliness calls. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I want to dance with somebody who loves me. That's usually kind of the theme. It's very, I wouldn't say that's like the most deep writing of it ever, but it's unique. It's something that catches the ear. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. They went the opposite direction and said, go out there and show them your voice. And that, to me, is one of the most important and impressive things I think I've ever seen in K-pop. The reason why I say that is this is, to me, them giving full confidence in their singer, in their artist. To go out and just say, this is what we're doing, whew, that's some trust.
You feed my appetite in ways I can't explain. I need you,
And the thing that I like about this too, on top of it all, is that it's got this like bouncy feel from the synth going whoop, whoop, and the way that she's singing it feels like it's complimentary. She's just really working well with that synth. Like, it seems like when she's singing this spot right here, this is going to be the theme that I'm going to dwell on, I'm sorry. But basically right here, like, she always puts it off of where her voice is to make the change. It's like, nah, and then it changes. 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 And it creates this, like, almost 3D effect. And it's so cool. It's so cool. Honestly, this is actually already one of my favorite songs that I've heard in a long time. This is legit. That's so crazy. I love that. And you know, honestly, this kind of more, I'd say, dramatic hip hop really, really kind of works well. And when they doing the Eat You Up part, I think the thing that's really cool is that they pair it up with another synthesizer, and you can hear that going in rhythm with that synthesizer. And it just really does help too with the fact that she's kind of has this breathiness to that. And then when she's doing her hip hop spot, really, really just great, precise, and crisp diction and how she wants to keep that flow going. This is just an all around banger. This is an absolute banger of a song. Like, legitimately. If you don't think that this has inspired countless groups that came after her, you're wild. You're wild and lying to yourself. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. We'll discuss this down in the comments below. Thank you. Nuts!